Hey, 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 happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, December 8th, and it's, of course, for your Tuesday tip, and it is defeating your inner editor. So we got nine tips for you, and I'm going to go really fast, but of course, there will be some great tips and resources on the Writer's Block website. Tip number one, first step is to addressing that you have a problem. That inner editor, that's your insecurity. That's telling you can't do it, it's not good enough, you'll never be one of the greats. Shh. Silence that inner editor. Silence that insecurity. Admit that that's what it is, and you can move forward. Tip number two, think about it before you start writing that drawing. So just get your notes, get your ideas, just think about it. Remember the teaching lesson that think before you speak, think before you write. What are you writing? Who's your audience? And I mean, that's a lot to take in, but just think about it. Fake it until you make it. If you're going to be the Ernest Hemingway, then say you are Ernest Hemingway and get that book written. Even though you're not, you're just John Smith from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You are the Hemingway at that moment. So fake it until you make it. Adopt a new mantra. Write or die. Sometimes it is that serious. If you don't write, you're incomplete, or you're not focused. Just have that mantra where it must be done. There's no exceptions. Tip number 5, or abandon ship. That is, I guess, tip number 4 is A and B. So either you're going to do it or you're not. You're going to poop or get off the pot. Simple as that. Use placeholders when you can't find the words to say. So instead of saying black or onyx or ebony, but you're stuck at saying black, just keep saying black until you go back over the story, and then you can get the synonym. So just write a line through what you really want to say. Just say, I can't stay stuck here, so I'm going to write a line here, and I'm going to keep going. So when you go back over it, you can fill in those blanks. And tip number 7, if you have a real editor, trust your editor. Your editor is there to help you either build your content better or to take away from what you're writing. It's not to take away from you, the writer, or the story, but there may be pieces in the story that just really doesn't need to be there, and it's a suggestion, not a mandatory requirement. Or you may have to add more, elaborate more. We need to fill this. We need to scene. We need to see the waiter bringing out the desserts, and we need to see that person tapping their fingers impatiently. Okay, remember, show it with words. So your editor maybe they will help you. Tip number 8, capitalize on those moments. When you are in the zone or in that creative writing realm, embrace it. Embrace whatever it is that's taking you there and let it flow. And finally, tip number 9, treat your inner editor like an actual person that works for you. So if your inner editor is telling you can't, let the inner editor know that you can and you will. Just like you got that landscaper that's cutting the grass, you need this swept up, you need the weeds whacked. Just like you got the maintenance man fixing that leaky faucet, let it be known that this faucet needs to be fixed. That's how you treat your inner editor. Your inner editor works for you. It's not, you don't work for it. So the insecurities that you're feeling, or that anticipation, tell your inner editor, we don't feel this here. You're not bringing this energy here. And I'm not going to feel some way talking to my actual editor. And I'm going to put the line here if I can't think of the words to say, because that's what we do here, because we're going to write. All right, guys, these tips and resources are available on the website at writersblockpublishingllc.com. Happy Tuesday.